Hi guys, in this video I'm going to share with you my top 7 favourite eyeshadow palettes from my eyeshadow collection that are limited edition. Hi guys, my name is Ange. I like to upload videos that are beauty and lifestyle related and are more aimed at the mature lass. If you think that would interest you and you'd like to see more videos from me, please consider subscribing by clicking the subscribe button down below. And if you would like to see what my favourite limited edition eyeshadow palettes are, please keep watching. Okay guys, so I've already done a video going through my top 10 favourite eyeshadow palettes in my makeup collection, but I focused on palettes that were permanent and were easily available. These 7 palettes that I'm going to show you, and then I have a bonus as well, are palettes that I absolutely adore and probably would have been in my top 10, but they are limited edition. Some you can no longer get, some you can. I will leave links in the description box down below of any of those palettes if you can still get your hands on them. As I explained in my previous video, my makeup today is rather dramatic. I was requested to recreate the Scott Barnes Tarty JLo makeup look, the natural look, and I have done that earlier today. I will leave a link to that video here if you are interested in watching it. Okay, so let's get into our limited edition eyeshadow palettes that I absolutely love. I have 7 of them, and there is one that I am going to put at the top of the list, and the rest really are equally loved. But one palette that I absolutely adore, and I wished I'd bought a backup, and I would use this more if I was able to get another one of it, and it is the Tarte Aspen Ovard palette. It is a very nondescript, very neutral palette, but it is absolutely beautiful. It is just so pretty. It has a blush, it has a highlighter, and it has 9 eyeshadow colours that are just gorgeous. This would have to be my favourite out of the palettes I'm about to show you. Unfortunately, no longer available. I would love it if they would release something very similar, and I would definitely repurchase. A recent buy in my eyeshadow collection, and it will be definitely a favourite for a long time, is the Nars Skin Deep palette. This is the most perfect neutral palette. It is just stunning and I absolutely love this. This is still available, so if you are able to get it and you don't have a neutral eyeshadow palette in your collection, I would highly recommend this one. I just think it's gorgeous. It has a mix of warm and cool neutral shades in here, and you can get anything from a subtle day eye to a very smoky evening eye. Nars again, I really struggle with choosing between these two, and that is the Nars Narcissist Loaded palette. This is no longer available, I don't believe, in the US. I will leave some links down below because you can get it on ASOS.com, John Lewis, and I think Cult Beauty, but I will leave links below for that. This is another fabulous neutral palette and I love it. It has shimmers and mattes, and probably my favourite colour in the palette is this beautiful taupey, silvery, just stunning colour. I'm not sure if you can still get this palette. If you can, I will leave links down below, but this was a recently released palette by Kevin Aquan. It is the Nude Pop palette. Now, in my previous video of my top 10 permanent palettes, they were mostly all warm neutral palettes. This is a beautiful, cool, neutral toned palette and is just stunning. I absolutely love this for a different look from my usual neutral warms, and I'm really pleased I have this in my collection. The next palette I got, I haven't done a tutorial for this because it is a limited edition, and Justine Louise, I'll leave a link below to her channel, was the one who tempted me with this palette, and I'm glad I got it. And it is the Too Faced Gingerbread palette. This was, smells of gingerbread. Well, no, it just smells sweet. Smells sweet, smells like a candle. But the colours in this are divine. And I have had a wonderful play with this. I love the shimmers in here. They are just adorable, and just you can get so many different looks. The colours in here, you can just create so many different looks. So I do like to say thank you to Justine, because I wasn't even looking at this palette. I was going to pass on it, but I'm glad I got it. Very, very happy. Now, 2 palettes by the same lady who I just adore her whole brand. I think Charlotte Tilbury is amazing, and I don't think she puts a foot wrong at all. This is the first 12 pan palette that she brought out, called Instant Eye Palette. It wasn't well received by some people, but I love these shades in here. You have 4 trios in here: the Day Eye, Desk Eye, Date Eye, Disco Eye, and she just lays these out beautifully so that if you are not competent or you are not confident in makeup application, you can just go with these trios, use the 3 colours in a very easy to use look, and the thoughts taken away from you and the stress is taken away. Love this palette. It is neutral, and enjoy that very much. And then recently she brought out the Stars in Your Eyes palette. This seemed to go down a lot better than the first palette with a lot of people, but I equally like them both. And the whole concept, this is a bit more pinky in tone than the neutral browns in the other palette, and both I love very much and am so pleased that I have them. So those are the 7 palettes that I absolutely adore that are in my collection. So pleased I have them, that are limited edition. A very honourable mention that I did want to talk about was my single shadows. Now, my single shadows are only made up of, and I've lost one, that's okay, are made up of MAC, Anastasia Beverly Hills and Makeup Geek. And I just love the selection of colours that I have in here. I have them all in one palette. There are 96 of them. And I love having them in the one palette for when I'm getting ready. They're just down at my feet in the morning. But if I want to go away and there's a couple of shadows, I have small compacts that hold 9, and then I have the other Z palettes. I can pick out what I want if I want to, and make up a little palette if I wanted to do so. So I love my single shadows. I haven't tried the Coloured Rain or Sydney Grace shadows yet. I think I have enough eyeshadows to keep me going without getting enticed into any more makeup at this stage. Please share with me any limited edition palettes that you have that you absolutely adore. I'm really gutted I can't get hold of another one of the Tarte eyeshadow palette because it is beautiful. If you enjoyed that, guys, please don't forget to like and comment on this video. Please click on the subscribe button down below. I would love to see you back, and I hope you've all had a beautiful and a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. See you later, guys. Bye.